Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge Let's Play the Wolf Among Us. Nach einer eher sinnlosen Abstecher in der letzten Folge zu einem Metzger. Naja, so halb sinnlos. Wir haben halt erfahren, was eigentlich abgeht. Und einem etwas produktiveren Abstecher zum Pfandleiher, bei dem wir die Scherbe des magischen Spiegels gefunden haben, die fehlt. Sind wir jetzt wieder zurück im Office und mal schauen, was sich da so ergibt.
I don't care who killed the prostitutes. If Crane was helping himself to the community coffers, it means his hand was in my pocket, and you just let him go!
I don't know what you heard, but it didn't happen like that.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White...
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
Ah, there's the
Was
old
denn hier
wrecking
los?
bowl himself.
Bigby, where have you been?
I'm not finished here, Miss White.
You will have to wait. Just one moment, please.
Look what I found.
Seems your dog wants a biscuit.
Buffkin, get this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
Finally, things are swinging back in the right direction. Good work, Bigby. You've been gone all day. What did you uncover? I thought you were going to report back to me. I mean, it's fine. So what else did you find out? All right.
Sheriff, I could use your assistance. Would you join me at the mirror?
What? Warum konnte ich das jetzt nicht sagen?
Don't go far, Sheriff. I'd like to have a few words of my own with you.
Unbelievable. Pompous ass.
Oh yeah? Take a number.
I don't understand. This piece just doesn't want to join the rest. Do you have any idea why?
Got me.
Not necessarily.
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know. So this process can be a little touchy. It helps that I have a good working relationship with the mirror. And I don't mind speaking in rhyme.
I found it in Crane's coat. Last person I saw with Crane or his coat was that psycho Bloody Mary. Maybe she had
Ah,
some...
yes, Miss White was asking about her. That explains it. You know who and the mirror have a very unhappy history with each other. How would you like it if she tried to use you as a doorway?
I think I already know the feeling.
Well, I think I know how to proceed now. It will just take a little extra coaxing, that's all. Thank you for your help.
We've got enough problems.
It could be a while, Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready. Besides which, he might not want to come out with you watching.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
Ja, natürlich.
Is it fixed? Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business. I paid
I can't take those two right now. We're trying to catch a murderer, and they're over there bickering about bureaucracy. We're at war. Don't they realize that?
Do you need some help over there?
Yeah, thanks. Go talk to Toad. But just so you know, we can't pay him. He really needs to go to the farm, you know. So just break the news and be done with it, okay?
Nein.
Toad, come here.
I thought I made myself very clear.
I see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh? Why am I not surprised? Well, you did cause what damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff, but I've taken a real wallet because of you, and you can't deny that.
Before we get into any of that, what do you know about the Crooked Man?
Don't try to change a subject on me. I need a little bit of that walking around money, you know? My car, total, the gaping maw in my wall. Any of us sound familiar? I'm not looking for a handout. Just what's right. I need it, Bigby.
Here, Crane won't be getting any use out of this. Will that do?
Crane's money, eh? Well, I suppose that means it belongs to me as much as anybody. Thank you, Sheriff.
Use it to get glamored, Toad. You got the money now, so I won't be so lenient if I catch you again. And the farm is is always on the table.
But of course.
Ja, ist doch gut, ab und zu mal das Geld mitzunehmen. Siehst du, gerade von den Leuten, die...
Bluebeard, you want to talk? Now's your chance.
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
Well, at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not?
For now. Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason. You know that as well as anyone.
Don't worry. I did the right thing.
Are you sure? Because he left looking pretty happy.
And that's a bad thing, oder was?
Fine,
Mein Gott,
we'll
bitte
deal
geh
with
mich
it
auf den
later.
Sack.
I know I should be asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and Lily. You've seen his world. Do you have any idea why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand or if it was one of his goons, but someone did.
If there's one thing I figured out, it's that the Crooked Man is all about control. It's what he does with the loans at the pawn shop, the magic he peddles, chains, ribbons. Maybe Faith and Lily weren't doing what they were told. Or maybe they just tried to leave.
Sheriff, Miss White, I believe the mirror is repaired.
I have to say I have been better, but thanks for putting me back together.
I'm sorry, I have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
He's probably still waking up a little.
Snow, I know you've got your reasons, but he's not our top concern right now.
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a peep. Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please, please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
What just happened?
We pointed you in the wrong direction. Looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings. So, let's not do that again, okay?
Looks like we'll have to track him down later.
You're right. We need to focus on the immediate threat, and that's the Crooked Man. Bigby, we don't have a lot of time.
Are you having trouble with the rhyme, Sheriff?
Poetry isn't part of my job description.
I haven't been feeling well of late. Seems neither of us can cooperate.
Damn.
Perhaps I can be of assistance? Mirror, mirror, keep us sane. Show the door to Crooked Man's domain.
I can always count on you, Buffkin.
I don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
Hold on.
The door. It moves.
Yeah, Jersey mentioned that.
Wait a minute. I know that door.
That's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Bigby,
Schaut euch
wait.
doch mal an, wer der Crooked Man
When
ist.
you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial. We can't just dispense street justice. I know that emotions can run high, and you have your reasons to handle this a certain way, but we have to make a commitment to working within the law.
I can't make that promise. This could turn sour, just depending on how the wind blows. I have to be able to handle it how I see fit.
If people are going to have faith in the Fabletown government again, we need to be fair. Show them that we're doing things the right way. I have enough to worry about here while I prepare the case against him. So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is, if you think you're ready.
Of course I'm ready.
klar.
I got no other choice.
Ich befürchte ja, dass wir das diese Episode wohl nicht mehr erleben werden. The Gothic Bridge. Geh rein. Geh rein. Hopp, rein.
Tim, what the hell are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss. Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny Tim. You'd think I'd have outgrown that centuries ago. I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal. I know you aren't here on a social call, so thanks for not giving me a hard time.
What is this place? Or where is it? I know I'm not in Central Park anymore.
I'm not sure. I've only ever come in through one of the portals. I don't think you can get in from the actual street, but you can't blame him for wanting to make it hard to find. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this is the one thing I have to do. Please don't make this hard on me. I don't want to get in trouble. Will you just follow me?
Fine, lead on.
What the fuck? Ich meine, dass er mit mir gerechnet hat, war mir schon klar. So dumm wird er nicht sein. Aber warum schickt man Tiny Tim hin? Ja, Tiny.
Thanks for understanding. This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard, or an escort for that matter. I was a little surprised myself when they asked me to do it. I thought it was a joke, actually.
You shouldn't be here, Tim. This place is dangerous, especially for someone like you.
It's not like that. Whatever you may think of him, he doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got. Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is gonna get caught in the middle.
Don't you realize you're not just minding the door? You work for that crooked bastard, your hands get dirty too.
It's not so bad.
Not so bad. Are you fucking blind, Tim? He's a murderer.
So you're telling me you agree with everything Crane does? A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. But he's there. We need you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you. Can't you just wait up, Sheriff? Hold on. Thanks.
Am I some kind of a fucking joke to you? What did I tell you, eh? Stop laughing at me. Oh, yeah?
Tell me who the fuck is back
I
there.
ain't scared of you.
I don't exactly know. I just mind the door.
You needn't
The
worry.
boss is there.
He'll come around.
I know that much.
Unlike Crane before him, I'm sure he will prove himself quite handy to have in my pocket. Either he's smart enough to see this is for the best, or dim enough to do as he's told.
Bloody hell! This fucking guy!
Na komm, wer ist in der Mitte? Wer ist in der Mitte? Zeig mir, wer in der Mitte jetzt, verdammte Scheiße. Ah, irgendjemand anders.
I was
War ja
wondering when you'd turn up.
I'm sorry, sir. He wouldn't let
It's
me.
all right, Tim. I shouldn't have expected the sheriff to give you respect enough to do your job. But you did fine. You can go now. You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it. Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Lass mich raten, die Episode ist vorbei. Ja, das war eine ganz schön kurze Episode, wenn man das mal so sagen darf. Und eine ziemlich entscheidungsfrei.
In the old days, how you picked off those men one by one. Oh, how they screamed. The wolf is coming. And they would wait, hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it. Oh well.
Okay. Naja, wir haben ja noch ein bisschen. Did you see Colin to the farm? Send Colin. Nö, das war ja klar. Okay, das mit dem Ribbon haben nicht so viele versucht wie wir. Oh, guck mal, das ist krass. 50-50 bei der Investigation. Nicht schlecht. Und auch nur 47%. Beziehungsweise nur 52,85% haben Toad zur Farm geschickt. Krass, mehr. Nur 24% haben eine Zigarette angezündet am Ende. Ja, würde mich mal interessieren, was die anderen gemacht haben. Ich meine, es waren ja 4 Optionen. Ich weiß nicht, ob das gleich verteilt ist. Ich glaube eher, viele werden gesagt haben, alright, let's talk. Oder ein paar werden ihn bedroht haben, schätze ich mal. Okay. Gut. Damit ist diese Folge vorbei, beziehungsweise diese Staffel. Wir müssen jetzt ja noch ein bisschen lesen. Und vor allem müssen wir noch die Entscheidungen treffen, die noch offen sind. Wir gucken mal kurz in das Book of Fables rein, wie viele Einträge offen sind. Ob es einer oder mehr sind? Das sind 2. Ich gehe mal stark davon aus, dass die damit zusammenhängen, dass wir uns nicht für die richtige Richtung entschieden haben. Wir schauen einfach mal. Beziehungsweise ich gucke jetzt einfach mal kurz online nach. Und dann werden wir den Teil noch machen. Und dann werden wir wahrscheinlich auch mal versuchen, als erstes zum Pfandhaus zu gehen. Also bis gleich. Ja, lang genug und ganz schön nervig, dass man die ganze Episode, also beziehungsweise das Kapitel nochmal spielen muss, um an die Entscheidungsstelle zu kommen. Aber dieses Mal gehen wir nicht zum Butcher Shop, sondern wir gehen zum Lucky Pawns. Und schauen uns dort mal um.
I'll have a word or two with Jersey.
You know, Bigby, once you show your face there, word is going to get out. There may be nothing left to see if you go to the butcher shop after.
Well, I guess I'll find out.
I guess I will.
Wait, I don't know what you're planning to do when you find the Crooked Man, but is there any way you could help us out?
What do you mean?
Well, maybe you can make this all just go away.
We would really appreciate it.
Gib mir jedes Mal auf den Sack, wenn ich so.
What do you say?
Can you help us out?
Wir antworten wieder auf die gleiche Weise. Wir halten uns sowieso so, wie wir es auch sonst gemacht hätten, weil das bringt uns zu dem Punkt, dass ich mir dann aussuchen kann, je nachdem was besser war. Wo wir lang gehen. Aber wahrscheinlich mache ich das andere, weil sonst muss ich die nachfolgenden Episoden auch noch spielen, habe ich keinen Bock drauf. Ja komm, jetzt mach ihn. Trödel nicht so lange rum, wir wollen wissen, wie es beim Lucky Pawn Shop.
It's dirty.
No, it's not.
It looks like you slept in it. In a pile of garbage.
Jack, why are you... I've seen you take a torn purse for a tenner.
Yeah, but I also got her phone number. I don't want your phone number. Ugh. Really?
What?
Bigby's here.
Oh.
This is a surprise.
Why are you never glamored, Toad? Why is it so hard to just follow the rules?
Look, I know some fables can switch from man to beast and back again, like changing shirts. But it's not so easy for the rest of us to look human, alright? And anyways, I'm getting the money right now.
I'm not taking the coat.
But it's magic!
So?
And it'd be covering a check I already wrote.
Okay, well, that sounds like a your problem to me.
Yeah, it is. And so I came here to sell it off.
Hey, wait a minute. That's Faith's coat.
It was Faith's coat. Look, you left it in my place. What do you expect me to do?
Yes, I think the off-cited statute of finders keepers clearly states that it's his now, Bigby.
So what's it gonna be?
I don't know what to tell you. See if Cindy needs a coat. I don't know.
This is to pay for those bloody glamours, you know. You and your blinkered rules. If the witches didn't charge so fucking much, I wouldn't have to be in here dealing with this nonsense.
What are you complaining to him for?
You know, maybe Snow can help you out.
How could Snow help me out?
Give you an advance. A loan or something. She's kind of in charge of the business office now.
Well, the last guy who was in charge didn't help us much, so forgive me if I don't expect anything different now.
I don't know what you're getting so steamed about. Shouldn't be that big of a shock that I'm not gonna take an ass hair coat.
No, I guess it shouldn't be, since this whole bleeding operation's just a setup for one of his shady fucking loans.
Ixnay on the onlays, okay, Ogfrey?
I mean, what kind of a game are you running here?
Toad?
You turn down people's stuff so you can peddle his shit?
I know who you're talking about.
Ogfrey?
The Crooked Man, right? This is his place. Those are his loans.
Well, I'll leave you to your business. I'm sure you'll have a lot to talk about.
Good luck with that glamour, Toad.
Fuck off.
Leave the coat.
How the hell do you expect me to get a glamour then? It's not like I've got a lot of options, you know. It's just tough, is all.
Look, I'll give you some money, all right?
You've got to be kidding me.
Do you even know how much a glamour costs?
I've never had to buy one.
Keep your money, Sheriff. I've no patience for charity.
If you're gonna be out like this, can't you at least wear a bigger hat?
You know, it's getting old to tell the difference.
Between what?
Between the business office and fables like a Crooked Man, who you purportedly seek to protect us from. Either way, I'm getting screwed.
Drop by anytime.
Believe me, Toad. You can always go to the farm.
He really grows on you. Look, I told you I work here, and I do, okay? So don't look so surprised. And before you ask, I've never seen the Crooked Man in here. Neither hide nor hair and all that. In fact, as far as I can tell, he's never even actually stepped foot in here.
But Bloody Mary works for him. And the last time I saw her, she had the woodsman's axe.
So?
So the last time anybody else saw that axe, it was here.
We'd never take something like that.
Warum muss der Typ eigentlich
Is this
laufend lügen?
really why you came down here? The woodsman's axe? Because I don't know anything about it.
I'll be asking the questions here, Jack.
Okay, fine. Fire away. Because I'm not a mind reader. And unless it's bar trivia, I don't think I can help much anyway.
Tell me about these loans. How do they work? Who collects?
Look, people get desperate, and when you're drowning, anything that isn't sinking along with you looks like a life raft. The Crooked Man gives, and he wants things in return. And when you don't pay up, bad stuff happens. Why do you think I've never taken one? A little credit card fraud never hurt anybody. I should know.
Bad stuff. You mean he kills them?
Or worse. Simple Simon tried to open up a bakery, took out a loan to help with the expense, but when he started getting late on the payments, the Crooked Man put him into one of the pies and served it to a litter of alley cats. At least, that's what I heard. Listen, I gotta start closing up shop, so,
Close? It's the middle of the day.
What can I say? Jersey likes to run at odd hours. And really, he'd be the one to talk to, so can't you just swing by later? It really wouldn't be good for me if he sees your face when he walks in. So, I'd really rather you not physically be here if he comes back. You know?
I still think you're hiding something, Jack. Maybe the axe is back here.
It's not.
It was bad enough in the woodsman's hands. It's not here. I need to track down that psycho who had it last.
It's not here.
You better hope not.
Can't you
Shut up, Jack. If the Jersey Devil isn't here to answer my questions, it also means he isn't here to get in my way. So I'm gonna take a look around, as long as I've got the elbow room.
All right. Don't let me get in your way.
I won't.
Diese creepy Fische. Die sind so schlimm. So, komm her. Ich weiß nämlich ganz genau, was ich suche. Das kann ich mir zum Beispiel mal anschauen.
Isn't this from Crane's apartment?
Maybe. I don't know.
You didn't go back over there and swipe it.
I swear. On Toad's life.
Also ja. Was haben wir da?
This is Prince Lawrence's dagger. Did he sell this?
I don't know. Look, are you almost done? A dagger isn't exactly the axe, so, who cares, really?
Why would Lawrence do something like that?
Because he's poor. That's why. You don't know how hard most of us have it, do you?
You, and Gren, and Toad, you're all better off than you think.
It was a rhetorical question, but sure, fine.
Was haben wir denn da?
What's the anvil for?
Blacksmith didn't need it.
Haven't seen him around for a while.
Der Schmied, ja. Der Schmied, der in jedem Märchen vorkommt, ne? Pincushion. Ja, da haben wir ihn vorhin reingedrückt. Crystal Ball.
Just my luck.
50% off. Was haben wir da noch? Pfeile.
Hey, look with your eyes, not your hands, okay?
Reminds me of Briar Rose.
You're not touching anything, are you? Oh, okay then.
Okay. Hey, Master Librarian. Ich glaube, ich habe alle Book of Fables Entries freigeschaltet. Kann das sein? Kurz einen Blick reinwerfen. Yay. Tatsächlich. Schick. Machen wir aber später. Lesen wir am Ende der Folge. Ich möchte euch trotzdem noch zeigen, was passiert, wenn man die Möglichkeiten in der Reihenfolge abhandelt. Und als letztes der Ständer für die Axt. So wie sich das gehört. Ich hoffe, wir haben alles durch. Ja, ich bin zuversichtlich.
I thought you said you'd never take something like this.
What? I don't,
You're a lying piece of shit, Jack.
Oh, okay, come on, Bigby. That
The
wasn't...
axe was right here all along. Now tell me what happened to it.
I don't know anything about that. I don't, really. I mean, I don't work every day, so... and even when I do work, I just try to keep my head down.
Last chance. What happened to the axe?
It was Mary. She took it, okay? That's all I know.
That's all you know? You don't know she almost fucking killed me with it last night?
No. No. I had no goddamn idea. She sometimes comes in to pick up shit. Sometimes it's for her. Sometimes it's for the Crooked Man. But I'm smart enough to not ask questions, alright?
Why'd she take it? Just to fuck with me?
You think I'm crazy enough to ask her that? I'm not sticking my foot in that lawnmower, thank you.
Well, for your sake, you better think of something to tell me.
That's all I can tell you. I'm being straight here. I'm just part-time. I mean, it's Jersey who's the one who's into this stuff. He's one of the Crooked Man's boys, okay? And it'd be great if he was here to tell you all this, but he's not. So just...
Jersey, don't give me that shit. What the fuck is the point of having a system if you're just gonna...
That's my fucking system.
But you You're the guy who makes sure
I'm
that...
the guy that keeps shit in order, and that's it, Woody. Who closed the fucking gate? Jack? If you love your ex so fucking much, why'd you pawn it in the first fucking place, huh?
I didn't pawn it, asshole. It was stolen from my apartment. And Gren said that he saw it here. Now tell me where it is right fucking now.
I think while tempers are running high.
It's Jersey, right? Jersey Devil?
Christ. And this fucking guy, too?
Bigby? What
is
are
his
you...
axe even here?
Nope, it isn't.
Just like I said, it's not here. Happy? I got shit to do, so whatever you're here for, make it snappy.
He wanted to know where...
Actually, you know what? I don't care what he wanted.
Wait, we're not finished yet.
You work with the Crooked Man. Until I give you permission, you're not gonna do anything but answer my questions.
How's your arm? Bloody Mary leaves a bit of a stink, don't she? Jack, did you know that as of this very morning, Bigby's joined the Crooked Man's obedience school for wayward fucking creatures? He's already passed his first class. You see, the sheriff had who he stupidly thought was the murderer. Been chasing him for fucking days, right? But the Crooked Man snapped his bony fingers, and Bigby handed him over, just like that.
I'm, just gonna, let you two, you know.
Tell me everything you know right now about the murders and the Crooked Man.
Ja, war klar, dass sich wieder rausschleicht.
Are you kidding me? It was here. It was right fucking here. What did you do with it?
How the fuck do I know?
Listen, you bald little dipshit. You're gonna... You piece of shit! I'm gonna rip your fucking lungs out!
Back it up, Jersey. You're dealing with me now.
I didn't expect to see you upright. Still looking for whoever killed them hookers? Or are you done chasing your tail?
Where's my axe? Who'd you give it to?
You follow me here all the way from Battery fucking Park? Trust me.
You do not want to go there.
And what if I do? You talk big, but I don't think you got the stones to back it up. Still a little sore, are we? Why should Mary get all the fun? You ain't so tough. You know what? I'm just gonna handle you myself. And I won't need no... Ah! You fucking motherfuckers!
Ich nehme den Crystal Ball dieses Mal. Einfach nur mal, um zu sehen, was sich ändert. Na komm. Ah, ein paar Glasscherben.
This is my fucking fight. Not now, dog. You got a lot of nerve.
Aber es ändert nicht viel, was man so sagen darf. The Jersey Devil. Ja, ich würde mal schätzen, ab jetzt alles genau wie die ganze Zeit. Das heißt, wir sehen uns gleich beim Butcher wieder, weil der Rest wird gleich bleiben. So, und hier sehen wir den einzigen Unterschied jetzt. Hier beim Butcher, mehr hat sich nicht getan. Die Jacke, die vorhin im Pawnshop hing, die liegt jetzt unter dem Sink. Außerdem sind die ganzen Namen...
This isn't your coat. What's it doing here?
It's a coat. What's the big deal about some dirty...
Looks like Crane's. It's seen some abuse. I'm sure he handled it just fine.
Ja gut, das kennen wir jetzt ja. Die Sache ist die, auf der Tafel hinten war kein...
No time for traveler's checks, huh?
Keine Personen mehr. Ansonsten ist hier alles gleich gewesen. Und beim Pawnshop gab es ja nicht wirklich was zu sehen. Und deswegen würde ich sagen, war es auf jeden Fall die richtige Entscheidung, erstmal zum hierher zu kommen. Denn alles, was wir jetzt später im Pawnshop finden, also alles, was wir von Anfang an im Pawnshop gefunden haben, haben wir auch später gefunden. Naja. Wie auch immer. Ja, whatever. Das ist jetzt auch egal. Also, wie gesagt, beste Entscheidung, erst zum Butcher zu gehen und dann in den Pawnshop. So, hier die Achievements, klar, alle durch. Dann lesen wir mal Book of Fables Einträge, würde ich sagen. Und dann können wir nämlich diese Folge und diese Episode damit auch beenden. Oh Gott, das sind ja ganz schön viele. 12 Stück. Naja, wir werden es schon schaffen. Silver Bullet, Wolf's Weakness. The legend of great and magical wolves often make mention of their weakness against weapons made of silver, and those tales bear out to be true. The silver bullet Mary shot Bigby with was not the first, but any of them could be his last. Any silver left in Bigby's body weakens his system, slows his healing, and can cause long-term damage. Ancient Deputy, Acting Deputy Snow White. With Ichabod Crane firmly out of the picture and King Cole still absent, the task of leading Fabletown falls squarely on Snow's shoulders. She has performed many of the job's duties for a long time, picking up the slack from Crane, but now that she's fully in charge of the business office, she has to deal with a new level of politicking she had not previously been exposed to. Donkey skin coat. Hide in plain sight. Only the truly beautiful will fully understand the power of a coat that makes its wearer appear ugly. It is the power to be invisible while still being seen. Unfortunately, its value can also be hard to see, but it is still a magic coat, and to some collectors that is enough. Briar Rose, the Sleeping Beauty. One of the few fables to find fortune in this world, Briar Rose has even turned her weakness into strength. When her finger is pricked, it not only puts her to sleep, but also those with a certain radius of her slumber. This can be a powerful tool and is just one of the ways this Sleeping Beauty is more than just a pretty face. If only she didn't need a kiss from a prince to wake her up. The Jersey Devil, Garden State Goon. Not all of the fables who came to this world landed in Fabletown. There are those who scattered across the farthest corner of the earth, and there are those who simply prefer the Garden State of the Empire to the Empire State. Such is the Jersey Devil. Reports of its appearance have varied, although most accounts make mention of leathery wings, but an encounter with a certain axe of legend some years ago had temporarily rendered that feature absent. Aha. Lederreiche Flügel, die seit dem Zwischenfall mit einer Axt wohl nicht mehr so präsent sind. Woodman's Axe. Ensorcelled by Druids. Soll das nicht scrawled heißen? Sorcled by Druid. Once just a simple tool for felling trees, the axe became much more when it was encircled by Druids and marked with their runes. But it truly became an object of legend when the woodmen used it to slice the big bad wolf from nape to neck. Its protection of Little Red Riding Hood. It may carry old world charm, but its simplicity of design and quality workmanship make it an effective tool or weapon, even today. Johann the Butcher. His name is often said in the same breath as that of the baker and candlestick maker of Fabletown, and like those other tradesmen, Johann the Butcher's storefront has served Fabletown for ages. Fresh cuts, exotic meats, and even full sides of beef for the vigorous appetites of ogres and trolls. But Johann's business has fallen on hard times and fallen in with the wrong crowd, and the quality of his product declined, and his business turned into a front operating for the crooked men. Some have started to wonder if they ever really knew Johann. Bluebeard's money. One might think that Bluebeard donates funds to the Fabletown's government for nefarious purposes, seeking special favors, or to have a louder voice in the government proceedings. But what he really wants is stability and strength, because as far as Bluebeard is concerned, Fabletown exists to insulate him from the Mundy world. As much as his money can be a sword, it also serves as a shield. The Crooked Lair headquarters. Occupying the sanctified church, this is just one of many locations the Crooked Man's operation used to run the Fabletown's underworld. Its lounge atmosphere makes for a comfortable meeting place. Unless you are an unwelcome guest. It is completely boarded up to the outside world, and the only way in is through one of the many portals marked by a door with the Crooked Man's Catherine Wheel icon scattered throughout the city and elsewhere. The Crooked Man. Crime Lord. Ganz schön einfach, huh? The Crooked Man has slowly built himself into one of the most powerful figures in Fabletown. His operation started with the Crooked Sixpence and the Crooked House. Two things he cared about more than his wife and or children, whom he killed rather than let them stand in his way. In his rise, the Crooked Man has ensnared many fables in his criminal web, providing them with what they needed, but always at a high cost. He is cunning, persuasive and ruthless. Tiny Timmy, wie viel ist denn das noch? Okay, eins noch. While most fables theorize that their longevity and overall well-being is improved by the Mundy world's knowledge of them, for a select few that does not seem to apply. When a malady or injury is an integral part of a fable story, that's notoriety can make recovery nearly impossible. That's what Tiny Timmy thinks, at least, and no medical care or magic, rather none that he can afford, can heal his leg. Live on the farm. With its idyllic location and managed community, the farm would see to be a welcome alternative to eking out an existence in Fabletown, but those who have lived there see it very different. They see it for what it is, a prison. A place where you are free to be who you are and do whatever you please, except leave. It doesn't help that while fables who appear human do not have to worry about being sent to the farm, they always seem to fill the leadership roles there. Aha, aha, aha. Interessant zu wissen. Und guck mal, in der nächsten Episode gibt es nur 5 Einträge. Da bin ich ja mal gespannt. Wie sieht's denn? Was? Book of Fables? Ich hab da alles gelesen, oder? Was ist denn? Komisch. Ja. Achievement gibt es aber trotzdem ganze 7, beziehungsweise vielleicht sogar 8. Und ich denke, das werden wir uns dann anschauen, wenn es soweit ist. Ich werde jetzt auf jeden Fall mal mein Savegame wieder wechseln zu dem, was wir schon hatten. Und dann, ja, sehen wir uns in ein paar Monaten, Wochen, keine Ahnung, wie lange das jetzt dauert, wieder zur letzten Episode. Ich hoffe, ihr seid dann auch wieder dabei. Bis dahin, wie immer, viel Spaß und tschüss.